Water's obviously the most important part of your diet. You are what you eat. Well, you are what you drink. Something that everybody says is how it actually has like a substance to it. You see the bubbles floating around in the water, and that's 1,000-year-old oxygen, but people just can't get enough of Oconee Valley. There's 4 natural water sources in South Carolina that are licensed by the state. 3 of them are spring waters. We're the only artesian source. The other 3 sources are owned by big business: Nestle, Crystal Geyser, and Hickory Springs. My name is Mike Karajas. My wife Helen and I have our property here in Tomasi, South Carolina. It was 5 years to develop the source and the product before we were finally licensed in 2019. So it's very unique. There's only maybe 2 or 3 artesian sources in the entire southeastern United States. So this is one of the absolute last pristine sources. Water is like wine, it has terroir. So it's going to reflect the aquifer that it was in, the same way that wine will reflect the grapes and the soil that the grapes were grown in. So the same thing with water. For us, it's a crystalline rock aquifer. So it's quartz and granite, and it's a myriad of cracks and fissures down in the bedrock that the water sits in. But the natural pressure of the earth forces the water in and through those cracks and fissures. And that's what infuses it with the minerality we have. Water here was absolutely phenomenal, and to maintain a sustainable, viable water source is the most important thing that a person can do. We bottle specifically in biodegradable plastic bottles. It has an enzyme in it called ENSO. A third of the bottle's gone in about 10 months. Primarily, we bottle in glass returnable gallons. There's no better sustainability model than reusing, rinsing glass bottles and taking them to retailers. People bring in their empties and swap out their empty for a full gallon. Right now, we're in about 50 retail locations. We have home delivery throughout the Lowcountry and the Upstate. The water sources in South Carolina and across North America are drying up. Pristine sources like what we have here, we're on what's called a crystalline rock aquifer of the southern Blue Ridge. So it's a very small aquifer, but it's sustainable and it'll flow for centuries. We bottle right here at the source, right here at Five Springs, in our little modest bottle house in both glass and plastic. There's something about it, putting it behind a nice glass of bourbon or to make some ice out of Oconee Valley. It's really nice. You know how important it is for people to have this product, and you can see how people enjoy the product. So our business is growing and expanding. At this point, we're really hitting our stride now. We couldn't be more excited about bringing it to everybody across South Carolina.